Hi guys, welcome to Parrot Playhouse. My name is April and this is Victoria Cockatoo. I love her so much. She's such a good girl. I want to give you a medical update and on the birds, the 5 parrots that Blue Canyon Parrot Rescue and Sanctuary rescued last week. These are the 5 parrots who sadly watched their mother Janine get murdered in front of them. And this is one of the most tragic stories I have ever heard, but I want to make sure that you guys stay informed of what's going on, everything that Blue Canyon Parrot Rescue and Sanctuary is doing for the birds. Many of you have donated, many of you have shared the stories, so I just want to keep you up to date because there's a lot going on medically with these 5 parrots. And I also want to say that, you know, Janine's family has been very supportive of the rescue. And I want to put it out there that, you know, this is really hard for them. Janine's daughter was actually there when Francie picked up the birds, and she spent 3 hours breaking down cages so these birds would have a place to stay when they got to the rescue. So that's just incredible, you know, and they're also going to meet again at the property, and Francie's going to drive, I want to say it's 800 miles round trip to meet Janine's daughter to get the aviaries on the property, because Francie wants to set up a really nice area for the birds outside when the weather is nice. So it's just, you know, everybody's working together. They're putting the birds first and they're doing everything they can. Basically, Dr. Smith is the avian veterinarian. She's been their veterinarian at the Francie's veterinarian for 17 years. This is an amazing veterinarian who knows what she's doing. So the test results came back. 3 of the cockatoos have aspergillosis. And you guys, this is a deadly fungus that just embeds in the birds' air sacs. And air sacs are dark, they're moist. It's the perfect place for this disgusting, terrible fungus to grow. And 3 of the birds do have this now. Treatment is expensive, and the birds have been put on anti-fungal drugs immediately. They're also going to need breathing treatments, which are also expensive. So, you know, that is, you know, when I'm fundraising, that is part of where the money is going. All of the birds' white blood cell count, except for 1, were all highly elevated. Now, white blood cell counts, when they're elevated like that, could be the body is fighting infection. Part of it can also be from stress and a poor diet. So let's not panic about that. You know, they're going to get tested again. So right now, you know, the important part is to start treating them for that fungal infection, and that's what's happening.
So this is Ginger. She's probably one of the worst off next to Pikaki and then Cowboy the Conure, but she needs surgery. She has a 1.5 inch hole in her chest. It's full of scar tissue, so she needs surgery to remove the scar tissue and close the hole. So that can't be done till after she heals from the fungal infection and we raise more money. It's going to take a lot of love, but a lot of money to heal these birds. So you guys, flock power to the max. Share their story. So here's Ginger with the hard collar before, and it actually cut her neck, and here she is getting fitted with the soft collar. 3 of the birds got brand new soft collars. You guys, this is what rescue's about. She is a love. She's a sweet bird. She just wants to be loved, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Look at that little face. So precious.
Okay, so Victoria wanted to take a Nutriberry break, and actually, many of you have asked what kind of food the birds need right now at the sanctuary, and Nutriberries is something they need. And they also are eating the Roudybush medium pellets. And also another hit is Peachy loves the chop from Christine's Chop Shop. So it's the soak and serve chop.
This is Pikaki with Dr. Smith, and Pikaki has a long journey ahead of him. He is not well, you guys. He was too weak to do blood work, so they did a culture. Test results will be back in a few days. He has old injuries, but what's going for him here is he has the best foster mom on the planet, who happens to be my friend, Theresa, and she is absolutely incredible. So she is loving him, she is cuddling him just like his mom Janine did. And all these birds have clearly been loved.
Hey, baby birdie. Here, honey. Come on, you're okay. There you go. Yeah, you big birdie boy. You go walk, huh? Yeah, let's clean your house up and get you all ready for today. Okay?
Let's do a before and an after. I love rescue. It's amazing.
Cowboy the conure, sadly, he has been diagnosed with heart disease. He has breathing issues, and they feel it's from the heart disease, so he is now being treated for that as well. Heart medication, I know firsthand, because I had a bird with heart disease, is very expensive, and it's usually not just one med, it's usually a couple. So that's another place where your donations are going to be going as well. And I have to say, I asked Francie, where does the money come from that you're using for all this medical? Because we got 5 birds, and you're going to find out in just a moment how that are really sick. And she told me, if it wasn't for me and Connie and all of you out there, and you know, flock power activated to like level 10, she would be paying off medical bills for like ever on her credit card. Like that right there, I just like went, oh my gosh. And I got her into this. I got them into this. They didn't even blink. They just went in there and did what had to be done. Like literally, Francie, it's like her life is for the birds. Like it's all about the birds. So, okay, so that's a little bit about Francie and how awesome she is and how important it is to fundraise and share these videos. I just want you to know how amazing Janine was. 77-year-old elderly woman with all kinds of disabilities would put one of those heavy things of hay on her scooter, and that's how she would take care of her horses and her mules and all the birds, like every day. And then every day when the weather was nice, Janine's daughter told Francie that there was like this safe part that overlooked the ocean where she would put the birds on her scooter and take them to this aviary that was a safe part of the house, and where they could be outside and let the birds enjoy fresh air. That's just what an amazing, sweet person Janine was, and her daughter as well. And I just hope one day when I get up there in years that I can find someone that will love my animals and step in and do the same, you know, if something happens, if I don't already have things planned out, because it's really hard, you guys, to find someone that will care for our animals like we do, especially parrots, especially Victoria cockatoo. I still don't know who I'm gonna leave her with if something was to happen to me. Like, this is something that haunts me, you know, like who will take her, you know? So I need to find the right person for all my birds. I think I know, and then something happens and they can't. I mean, it's really tough because these birds live to be, I mean, she's 48 years old. They live to be, some to be 100. They're, you know, birds are going to outlive us. So it's really hard. You might have in mind who is going to take your animals, but it can change. And I've had it in place and then it changes. You know, Don Scott at the Chloe Sanctuary had it in place where all his birds were go, and then it changed. You know, like those people suffered, you know, major problems, like life happened and they couldn't take all the birds. So, you know, he doesn't know what he's gonna do either. So it's just like, but he's not there yet. But you know, I'm talking about our future. It's really hard. I mean, I have no clue, like, who is gonna take Baby and Puffy, like, but I just feel there's a lot of hope here. I know the pictures were really sad and everything's just scary, but at the same time, My heart is filled with joy and love because of you guys, because of all this flock power that's going around. It just makes me so happy. And that's what birds do, right? When one bird is in trouble, they all team up and they join and they protect that one bird that needs the help. I mean, look at the crows out there, you guys. Nobody messes with the crow family, right? You mess with the baby crow or the mama crow or the father crow, you know all those crows go in and it is like boom! So that's what's going on here at Parrot Playhouse. You guys, once again, you have flocked to the rescue and incredible things are happening. Yes, the birds are very sick, and yes, it's a really sad situation. It's terrible. But we're gonna turn this around. We are gonna turn this around, you know, and help Janine have some peace in heaven. I would think that Janine's birds that she loves so much, that are being cared for and being loved by everybody, I would think that would help the family heal a bit. It would start that healing process. So that is exactly what's going on. And that is why I'm smiling. That is why I am filled with just joy and love, and it's just, I can't tell you, you guys, I'm crying because I have so many emotions, and some of those emotions in there are just joy, love, peace. It's just so refreshing in this world where we need it, right? I just love it. I just love you. So thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for sharing this story and donating. You guys, you mean so much to me. And I just wish I could just give everybody a hug that has been with us through all these journeys that we've gone on, all these people that we've helped in the past, and birds, and here we are again. I just love you. You know, a lot of people go when they see my channel, they go, April, you deserve more subscribers, right, on YouTube. I gotta sit here and think about it. I see all these channels with a lot of subscribers, but honestly, I'd rather have you guys because you guys are quality. It's not about quantity. And what I've seen us do here on Parrot Playhouse is just incredible. I mean, I'm gonna do a video on just that, of all the people that we've helped. Victor, the man that was beaten and his cockatoo brutally killed. Lorenzo, the cockatoo that was stolen. I mean, Cameron and her birds. Cameron, who lost her job. Birds were about to go hungry. Boom! You guys, it just goes on and on and on. The you know, flock power to the max on this channel. All the incredible things that you guys have done. And I can't thank you enough. I would take you guys, my 17,000+ subscribers, any day over 1 million subscribers that did not care and understand the true meaning of flock power. So thank you. I love you guys. I love you so much. Bye.
1, 2, 3